Hello, and welcome back to the next episode in our Fable Anniversary campaign, playing as Liberator, the hero of Oakvale. Last episode, we successfully tracked down the archaeologist as a favour for Maze. We also explored the Witchwood area of Albion for the first time. But when visiting the village of Knothole Glade, we arrived to find it under siege by Balverines. Although we slew the Balverines, the village remained in a state of lockdown due to the constant looming threat of further Balverine attacks. Therefore, we have returned to the Heroes Guild in order to pick up our next quest, which is to slay the White Balverine, thereby ending the imminent threat, and, in conformity with our title, liberating Knothole Glade. So without further ado, let's continue with our journey, and as is tradition, we shall speak to the Guildmaster.
Knothole Glade is under Balverine attack. Check the map table for the quest card.
And as per usual, the Guildmaster is once again directing us single-mindedly towards our next main quest objective, to the exclusion of all other quests. There are, in fact, only two other side quests which we could do at the moment anyway. Trader Massacre and Trader Rescue. As discussed in the last episode, we cannot do Trader Massacre until after we finish the main quest of the base game. If we want to complete all of the boasts, due to a glitch, there will be one boast that we will fail unless we have no weapons equipped, and the only way that we can have no weapons equipped is by making a certain decision in the final quest of the base game. So we'll have to save that one for later if we want to do all the boasts, which we do. We can actually now do the Trader Rescue quest though, because we can hire the strong version of the evil mercenary who's in Twinblade's camp, and we also now have access to the strong version of the good mercenary who's at the Temple of Avo in Witchwood. So we can hire both of them, and then we can do the Trader Rescue quest. The reason we need both of them is that there is a boast in this quest to complete it without slaying any bandits, and we'll need to let these guys kill the bandits that do spawn in with the quest. There's also a boast relating to finishing the quest within a certain time limit. I think it's 8 minutes from memory, which is very doable, even with the strong bandits that the quest spawns in. However, we will need to go, before picking up this quest, and clear out Twinblade's camp and Twinblade's elite camp of the bandits that are already there, because they will turn hostile once we take the quest, and they don't respawn. At least, they don't respawn if you do the quest immediately after killing them. I don't know if they respawn if you wait several days or not. I think they perhaps don't respawn at all, but the only reason they're still there is because when we defeated Twinblade, we didn't kill them on our way into Twinblade's encampment there, so they're still there. Now, we can just go and kill them. They're not hostile at the moment, but if we attack them, they will obviously become hostile. So we can go and kill them. It'll give us good points because they're bandits. It'll also give us a bit of renown. The main reason to do it is so that we can do this quest more easily, because it'll just be less bandits for our mercenaries to kill, because obviously we can't kill them without failing the boast. And that'll mean it's less likely that we'll not be able to do the quest within the time limit. So at some point we'll do that, but I think we will focus on the main quest for the time being, and we'll defend the people of Knothole Glade from the White Balverine. 6,200 gold reward for that, 800 renown, and there are 2 boasts which we can take as well. So we'll take this White Balverine quest and we'll boast about it. So, boast number 1, no protection, do the quest naked, 1,800 gold reward, that's fairly easy. And the other boast, without a scratch, take no damage, 2,500 gold reward, again, fairly easy. We'll just use our slow time physical shield ability there, and that'll sort us. So we can use all of our weapons. There's no fist fighter boast that prevents us from using our weapons or offensive spells, so that's perfect. Alright, and I also... Hello, Leo. Good to see you there. How you doing? No.
We need a Balverine Slayer, like the heroes of old.
A Balverine Slayer. Well, you just so happen to be talking to the right person. Let's go back inside the guild for a moment, though. And yes, she is saying liberator correctly, but I don't think you need to pronounce each syllable so disjointedly. Liberator. Hello, Guildmaster.
Kill the White Balverine in Witchwood. It's terrorizing Knothole Glade.
Yes, indeed. Indeed it is. Let's just spend some of our experience. What little we can spend, anyway. We have enough, I think, to get... Oh, we don't have enough to get the next level of Guile. That's alright. Let's buy some spells, then. I want to get... Multi-Arrow. Once this spell is cast, each arrow fired is magically transformed into a multitude of lethal projectiles, causing much greater damage. Higher levels generate even more arrows. So we'll get the first level of that, and we'll get the second level as well. And with the remaining experience, we'll get... I think we'll leave it at that. We won't get anything. We'll save it for the moment. And what I want to do is change up our skill bar. I'm thinking, because I'm getting a little bit tired of holding the magic key, and we've only got access to these 8 spells on the right here. We can put some of them on our toolbar there, our keyboard toolbar, in the item slots 1 to 9 instead of those emotes that we rarely use. And I think that'll just have a bit more utility. So what we'll do is we'll put heal life on the keyboard as 5. We'll put slow time on the keyboard as well. We'll leave it on the mouse too, but we'll put it on the keyboard as 6. And that's partly so that if I'm doing a quest where I can't use aggressive magic and I need to heal and I hit 5, and I accidentally hit 6 instead of 5, I'm not going to fail the boast by, you know, summoning a creature or something. So we'll put summon on at 8, and 7 we'll put as multi-arrow, and 9 will leave as the lamp for the moment, but I'll replace it at some point with something else. And lightning, we've got... Yeah, I'm going to swap that around. I'm going to put lightning on there, and I'm going to put fireball on to the mouse as well. And I'll put berserk on with the multi-strike there, because that's a good combo. Berserk obviously increases our speed and strength, and that'll combine with the multi-strike make our melee attacks quite potent indeed. I think that's all I want for the moment. I think that's good. Yep, cool. Alright, that'll do. I also want to speak to Dylan the shopkeeper here.
May I help, or are you just looking around?
No, I'd like to buy something, thank you.
You've come to the right place.
And I want to buy, I think we've got all the armor we can get from him. I don't think he's got anything new there. But I do want to buy a new bow. And I might just check his weapons as well. I think the only thing he's got... Yeah, he's got the Master Longsword, the Master Greatsword. I wonder if we should get that. It does 48 extra damage over our current weapon, which is the Cutlass Bluetane. And this is probably the best weapon we can get for a while. See, I like the Master Longsword. I typically like light weapons over heavy weapons, but it does less damage than our Cutlass, so it's not worth it. I could just buy both, though, really. Got so much gold. One of the last few surviving blades forged aeons ago in the Old Kingdom, seemingly made of simple brass, these swords are always sharp, unbreakable, and inherently magical. Its golden surface never tarnishes, and the runes along the blade hint at now forgotten legends and lost lore. I'm just going to buy it. It's a cool looking sword. We've got plenty of money. The Master Greatsword, 213 damage, the rarest of all weapons and honoured in more tales, stories, and legends than any others. These golden and black swords are warm to the touch, as if left out in the afternoon sun, and seem to almost sing as they... Oh, this UI is terrible for PC. Sing as they cut through the air. Like all Old Kingdom weapons, they are unbreakable and deadly. Yeah, we'll buy that as well. And the main reason I wanted to speak to him was I wanted to get the Master Longbow. It does 50 more damage over our existing Ebony Longbow. The wood's sheen reveals this as a master weapon. one of the best. We'll buy that too. And we'll buy, I don't know how many will potions I have, but we'll buy another 100 just to keep our stocks up. I think that's good. Cool.
Oi, stop being so annoying, you runt.
Alright, and let us equip some of our weapons. So right now we've got the Cutlass Bluetane, which has a lightning augmentation on at the moment. Current value of 40,000. Light damage, 168 kills, nice, not bad. Though cutlasses were the weapon of choice for the old shipmasters around Hook Coast, Bluetane was part of a legendary treasure and was never used in combat. Its hunger for blood is palpable. So yeah, 165 damage and then the lightning augmentation. We've also got Wello's Pickhammer, which is 120 damage. It's got 2 piercing augmentations. Wello ruled the northern ridges of the Old Kingdom, and its warlords carried pickhammers said to be forged from a strong but extremely light metal in hidden mines. This one belonged to Wello himself. I'm not sure what the piercing augmentations exactly do. We've got the Pirates Cutlass, which has silver and piercing augmentations. A weapon used at sea needs to be both practical and effective. Pirates spent years refining this weapon so that the hook could be used to catch fish, the tip could be used to eat fish, and the blade could be used to slit a man's throat. And then the Sword of Strategia has the health augmentation, said to wield incredible combat strategy by the mind of the beholder. This weapon has been used throughout history to turn the tide of war for the commanding army, not to mention helping them find a few silver keys on the way. I don't know if that actually does that in the game. I should use it and find out, but we haven't really seemed to have much trouble finding silver keys. So the master weapons, we can actually put 3 augmentations on by the looks of it. And we have a sharpening augmentation, piercing, flame, lightning, and health. But I don't actually know what those do. Can I look at them in my inventory to get a description? Are they listed in... they're not listed in weapons. They should be listed here in just general items. Actually, just remembered now, we need to go and show off our Hob-Tooth trophy. And our... actually, we might have done the Hob-Tooth trophy already, but we certainly haven't shown off the Bandit Seal. The Hob-Tooth trophy, a Hob's tooth coated with gold on a chain. And then we've got the Bandit Seal, Twin Blades crest with the Bandit Camp emblem. So I'll have to go to Bowerstone and show those off. Alright, augments. They should be in here, but it doesn't look like they are. 17 silver keys, not bad. No, they're not in there. They won't be in the style cards either, because that's just hair, beards, and tattoos, and they're not in books. I wonder if they'll show up in our inventory if we try to sell...
You've come to the right place.
Sell them. Let's see if they're in... They're not in weapons. 47. I think it was 38 or 39 before, wasn't it? So they maybe they're listed in here now. That's a bizarre oversight from the developers. Yeah, there they are, all the augmentations. So, sharpening augmentation. The sharp steel augmentation added to a weapon increases the damage it inflicts. So that is probably just a plus damage modifier. Piercing reduces the effectiveness of enemy armor, which I don't know how useful that is compared to just raw damage. Flame inflicts additional damage to creatures harmed by fire. Lightning increases the damage caused to foes harmed by storms or lightning. And then health regenerates health continuously while the augmented weapon is assigned as your melee or ranged weapon. So even if you don't have it taken out, apparently. Which is pretty useful if we were taking health damage. I think, hopefully there's one that does this, but for mana, and that would be a lot more useful. But, anyway, we'll have to see. I might just look up to see which, augmentation might be best. Let's see, Fable Anniversary augmentations. Alright, let's see. Okay, well, it does list them. It doesn't really tell me which one's best. Let's see, flame augmentation. Alright, so the flame augmentation. Right, okay, the augmentations are multiplicative as well, so you can stack two of them to get even higher increases. But the flame augment does 25% more damage to hobs, 10% more to nymphs, 550% more to screamers, 25% more to ice trolls, 25% more to wraiths, and 20% more to summoners. Okay. The lightning one does more to, again, hobs, nymphs, earth trolls, wasps, and screamers. Okay. So not humans. I'm surprised flames and lightning doesn't do more to humans. Silver does more to Balverines, wraiths, undead, screamers, and... yeah, Nostra. Okay. What about sharpening? Sharpening's just plus damage. So all enemies plus 10%. What about piercing? Piercing is pretty much like all enemies, plus 10 to 25% by the looks of it. Any armored enemies, which doesn't seem to include humans. It's mainly creatures. And that's pretty much all of the damaged ones. The other ones are, there is a mana augmentation, there's a health one, and an experience one as well. So, that's interesting. Alright, I think let's just equip our Master Longbow for the moment. Oh, I don't want to sell it. In the wrong menu there.
A Balverine slayer, like the heroes of old.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, I'm on the case. Let's equip our Master Longbow, and we'll augment it, and we'll put a flame augmentation on. And we'll put a lightning augmentation on. And let's put a sharpening augmentation on as the last one there. And we'll equip that as well. And for our melee weapons, let's switch over now to our Master Greatsword, which we will put a flame augmentation on. And we'll just leave with the one, I think. And we'll equip that. Cool. Alright. Very good. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention as well. In between filming the last episode and this one, I did a little bit of research online, and I can confirm, 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt, that there are no boasts available in either Fable 1, the Lost Chapters, or indeed the Anniversary Edition of the game for the quest Find the Archaeologist that we completed in the last episode. So the wiki page is incorrect. It erroneously says there are 3 boasts, but there aren't. Maybe in the game files they're buried there somewhere, but they were never implemented into the game in Fable 1, the Lost Chapters, or the Anniversary Edition, so we didn't miss out on any boasts there. I can also confirm that the Archaeologist's Journal, although referred to in dialogue by the Archaeologist, doesn't actually exist in the game or in the game files. So it's not in Fable 1, The Lost Chapters, or this Anniversary Edition, nor is it buried in any of the game files, but just not included. So if it ever was created or written by anyone at Lionhead Studios, it never shipped with the game and wasn't buried in any of the files, as far as I'm aware anyway. The only reference to it is in the dialogue, and the only hints as to what might have been in it are in the logbook entry in the menu, which we stumbled across the last episode, which we might just read now, actually, because I haven't read those before. I didn't even know about them. I've played this game many, many times, and I don't think I've ever read them, but it's these story entries here, which I think you unlock after each main quest. So we'll just read through them quickly now. So, Teresa's birthday. It's Teresa's birthday today, and I haven't got her a present. Father says he'll give me the money to buy one if I perform good deeds around town. There might be another way, though. The sacking of Oakvale. Bandits have attacked Oakvale. The whole place is in flames. There are bodies everywhere. I've got to find Teresa and my parents. The Guild of Heroes. Everything's happening too quickly. My home is gone. My family is dead. And now a man called Maze has brought me to this place, the Guild of Heroes. Why can't everything be as it was before? The Way of the Hero. The Guild has been my home for some years now, and Whisper and the Guild Master have been my new family. Training is getting harder all the time, yet somehow it feels right, like it's always been in my blood. I'm not allowed out of the guild though, and I rarely see Maze. I often wonder what's happening beyond these walls. Graduation day. After so many years of preparation, I have finally completed my training. There's a whole world out there waiting to be explored. Maybe now I can find out what happened to my family too. First quest. I've completed my first quest and now have my first trophy too. The guildmaster said Maze wants to meet me in a tavern in Bowerstone. Probably wants to congratulate me. Now, there's probably a word missing. It's probably at the tavern or at a tavern or in a tavern, but bit of a typo there. Teresa still alive? Maze told me he believes Teresa may have survived the raid all those years ago. He will let me know if he finds out more. Protecting Orchard Farm. I defended Orchard Farm from a bandit assault. Whisper fought on their side, but I managed to beat her. They were after some strange objects recently unearthed by the farmers, and were working for someone called Lady Grey. So apparently these strange objects, they're only mentioned briefly in that quest. They're never mentioned really anywhere else, in any dialogue at least. But apparently these strange objects were part of a subplot that was supposed to tie into the main quest that was ultimately cut. I presume they didn't have time to finish it, so some references to it were left in, but the actual subplot was never really fleshed out properly. The road back to Oakvale. I brought some traders to Barrow Fields. Teresa and I used to play here, and it's where I last saw her. Maze wants to see me in Oakvale. I wonder if he has any news. So this is also incorrect. The last place we saw Teresa was actually in Oakvale, in that little patch of tilled land near the Scarecrow, which is close to the Barrow Fields exit. But this makes me think, I wonder if originally they intended to allow you to access Barrow Fields as a child, and that was where Teresa was supposed to be, and you had to do a few things there. That could have been the case, and maybe they didn't have time to finish that, and they cut that content. Or it could be that this is just a typo here, and they meant to say in Oakvale, but, anyway. Home again. I can't believe I'm back home. So much has changed. The people, the houses. I wonder if our house is still there. And of course it is, but now that I think of it, I don't remember if I went inside and had a look around for any interesting loot. I think I did, because I upgraded the home and I put trophies up inside, so surely I would have checked all the bookshelves and bookcases and that sort of thing, but might be worth visiting again just to see. Visit the CRS. Maze hasn't been able to find out any more about Teresa, but he suggested I speak to the blind CRS who lives among Twinblade's bandits. I'll have to find the camp first. Teresa and Twinblade. Teresa is alive. She had a dreadful story to tell, how she was blinded in the raid and ended up living among Twinblade's bandit clan. Somehow her blindness has granted her the ability to see into the future, but her mind has suffered terribly, and it is hard to make sense of what she says. She spoke of Mother, and of a grave choice I must make someday. Then something happened. A burst of energy unlocked an untapped power within me. Now I must meet Maze in his guild quarters. An old friend. Maze wants me to find an old friend of his, known only as the Archaeologist. He should be somewhere in Witchwood, which I can now reach through a colour skate. Maze also mentioned I should consider fighting in the arena soon. All the best heroes compete there. And I certainly will compete there soon, but interestingly, the Archaeologist didn't mention Maze at all, and certainly didn't refer to him as an old friend. Although I guess we didn't mention to the Archaeologist that Maze had sent us, so... But, yeah, anyway. The Archaeologist. I found the Archaeologist hiding in a cave. He knows more than anyone about the Old Kingdom, and it seems there are people desperate for this knowledge. He suggested I'm connected to whatever is happening in Albion right now, and to those strange objects that were unearthed in Orchard Farm. He was a friend of Mother's long ago, and said I may be able to find out about her in the arena. I will need a nomination card from the Knothole Glade chief first. So he definitely didn't say any of that. He didn't say that he didn't suggest that we're connected to whatever's happening in Albion. In fact, he didn't make any reference to anything happening in Albion, and there's not been any suggestion in any of the quests to date that there is anything happening in Albion, other than, I guess, Maze and Scythe talking at the very beginning of the game. He certainly didn't make reference to the strange objects that were unearthed in Orchard Farm, but like I said, this is probably tied into the cut subplot. And lastly, he didn't mention that he was a friend of Mother's long ago, nor the arena, but again, I think some of this, there was dialogue for the archaeologist that was recorded, and it's in the game files that makes reference to some of these points, but it was just cut from the game and ultimately not included. And some of this may have been intended to go into his journal, which wasn't written up or included in the game, so it's a bit unclear. But anyway, that's all of that. So I think we're pretty good now to continue on with our journey. We've got our Master Greatsword, we've got our Master Long Bow with some augments on them as well. And I think, yeah, now we can just go on and do the White Balverine. We might go to Bowerstone first, though, just to show off that trophy, otherwise I'll forget. I think we're good on all the skills there. Let's just go to Bowerstone. Alright, we'll have to sleep until morning. It'll just be easier to show it off to everyone when their houses aren't locked. Alright, we'll have to come down, because they're blocking the stairway. Alright. Should be able to get upstairs now. Okay. Alright, so let's go up here.
What does liberator mean?
Means I liberate people, whether it's from their gold, their lives, or their problems. I'll let you figure that out. Gonna get some of these ladies to follow me out of their houses so that I'm not running around all over the place trying to show off trophies to them. I think this house is empty, so that's fine. Check this one here. I think there's someone in here.
Follow.
You're so brave. I'll be right there.
Okay. She's following us. I think there's one more person in here.
Lovely
I know.
to see you.
We'll get this one to follow us.
Follow.
And this one.
Follow.
Right there.
That should be
I'll
all.
be right there.
All four? Hang on. No, the lady in this house isn't following me. In fact, she went back upstairs.
Lovely to
Follow.
see you. I'll be right there.
Is she coming? There we go. Alright, cool. So we've got all of them following us now. So we'll go up to the school. And then show our trophy off. There we go. 1, 2, 3. The fourth one should be on our way. There she comes. Collect our rent. We can also buy the barber shop in this town. It's the only, without killing the occupant, it's the only one we can do that for, because we can get her to follow us and then leave her outside of the town. And as there are no other NPCs, or more importantly children that live in the barber
You
shop,
like my hair?
it'll then be available for purchase. The only problem with that is that the barber, Scarlet, has a unique character model, and I don't know if we lead her out of town and abandon her and then buy the barber shop, I don't know if she'll respawn with the same name and character model. I might try it at some point just to see, but yeah, anyway, time will tell. Okay, let's show off our bandit seal now that they're all in here. There it is. So, show off our trophy. 21 witnesses available versus our current best of 0. So we'll show that one off. There we go, we got 11 all at once. And now it should be a pretty easy matter of finding the rest. So it should just be the barber in here, the blacksmith, and then the people around the inn. And all these folks carrying boxes. Okay, that's 19. I think it's just now the tailor and the shopkeeper there. Easy.
You won't be disappointed, sir.
Cool. Got all 21. 21 people saw our trophy, 0 didn't, so we scored 21 and earned 840 renown. Excellent. Alright, let's go back up to the school. We'll donate a couple books, seeing as how we're here. And I might just check,
Liberator, I believe. I'm pleased to serve you.
see if you've got anything decent to buy. You've got the Master Axe and the Pickhammer. You know what, I'm just going to buy them as well. This axe is quite different in design to its lesser cousins, reflecting its ancient origins. Gone is the knotwork and traditional tribal patterns, replaced with the unbreakable metal jewels and worked form of the Old Kingdom. In comparison to the other weapons from, I think it was this era. From that era, however, these axes are often scarred and scratched. Some believe they were used during some titanic and now forgotten battle. Yeah, we'll buy that. Why not? This graceful Deathbringer is light and yet easily able to pierce armor with even the most delicate of taps. Like all Master-forged weapons, its head and shaft are beautifully inlaid and wrapped with unknown types of jewels. Curious runes? Curious metals and exotic hides. Fine, we'll buy that too. Why not? And he doesn't have any better,
Hey!
please no. Yeah, that's
We
fine.
need a Balverine Slayer. Like the heroes of old.
Yes, don't worry.
Wonderful.
I know you need a Balverine Slayer, and I will slay those Balverines with impunity in due course. Wonder if we go back to Bowerstone Key if there's anything there. I haven't been there in a while. Anyway, let's go hand some books over. Hello, Mr. Gout.
You again.
Oh, do you have a donation there, hero?
I do.
Ah, The Trials of Archon, a classic tale. Must be rather disturbing for you, I would have thought.
What makes you say that? But anyway, I'll donate it, sure.
Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. Once upon a time, in a village by the sea, lived a boy called Archon with his family. Peaceful were their lives for many a year, till one day a band of savages did appear, destroyed that peaceful village by the sea, and killed the poor boy's family.
Alright, I see why you said it was
Archon himself,
traumatic
they found no
for us.
trace, for the boy had hid in quite a safe place. And though he wished to help in his heart, he stayed hidden till the savages did depart. Then he emerged to find his whole family killed, and the streets of the village with corpses filled. Oh, dear me, this really is the most unoriginal tosh.
Alright, let's donate another one.
Any books for us today, hero? History is an important part of our curriculum here, so the Old Kingdom would be valuable.
Sure, take it.
Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. Can any of you tell me who built the ancient pillars at Lookout Point? Yes,
The people in the Old Kingdom, sir.
that's right. They once ruled all of Albion, and the ruins of their cities can still be found wherever you go. The kingdom was founded by a great lord named Archon, who united Albion using the power of the Sword of Eons. But over time, the sword began to corrupt him, and the kingdom fell into darkness.
Look at the kid in the back right. What's he doing?
Strange
Hands
monuments were
up in
built
the air.
to focus the magical power of the kingdom, and terrifying armored figures were summoned to guard them. But at the very height of its power, the old kingdom collapsed, and Archon and his sword disappeared. What happened to them? Nobody knows.
Spooky. Alright. try donate one more.
Books for us today, hero? Ah, the final volume of the great creatures of Albion. Should give the little ones a good scare.
Oh, I would like to donate that, but I still need to read those ones, actually.
Oh dear.
So I'll read them first, I
Children
think.
are so looking forward to it.
Alright, let's read those ones quickly. Here we go, Book 3. Balverines, the wolf people of the forests. Balverines are strong, cunning, and fast. They are evil through and through, but especially so are they stronger, more cunning, white Balverines, born of a full moon. These are said to be the result of those bitten who resisted the poison, and instead of dying, became one with the clan. The Old Kingdom tells of silver weapons built especially to kill these white Balverines. Hobbs, the underrace of the dells and hollows. The Hobbs are short and squat half-people whose genetics are entwined with the mud and slime of the deep country. Often dim but always aggressive, Hobbs are led by tougher leaders. The brainiest can even learn to use spells, some say. The Kraken. Albion is surrounded by 9 seas, and the Krakens rule them all. These aquatic creatures were here long before the kingdoms of old, yet few have ever seen one, and not even the most boastful heroes claim to have defeated a Kraken in combat. Alright, and there's one more on the list, but it's all the way at the bottom. Unfortunately, I can't control the scrolling. It's completely automatic. Page up and page down does nothing. Hitting enter does nothing. Scrolling just scrolls the left here. The arrow keys do the same. WASD does the same, so just have to wait for it to scroll. Insert, delete, home, and end. Just alter these tabs up top. Dragon, what more can be said about these fiery creatures who own the mountains? A race in decline, they were once revered, but now they are just an ancient, albeit powerful and dangerous relic of the Old Kingdom. Creatures of Albion, Book 1. Nymphs are ethereal yet dangerous creatures. There are 3 known types, the water nymph, the wood nymph, and the very powerful succubus nymph. All will be eager to send you to an early death if you stray across their path. Minions, mindless attacking animals bred by the Old Kingdom wall guards for attacking intruders. Minions are keen to rip the flesh of anything in their way. The only thing they fear are their masters and the bigger, more powerful minions known as Dreadwings. Scorpions are born of the fires of ancient Bolwood. Scorpions are armored beasts with evil hearts. Hushed voices tell of larger scorpions bred in captivity for fighting. And then the last one there is the, what was it, the Dreadwings. No, not the Dreadwings, sorry, the, was it Screamers? I just read it and it's out of my head. Screamers, yeah. Horrific entities caught in the netherworlds, Screamers have long struck fear into the population at night. They roam the land and are dangerous in their attacks. I don't think I've fought any Screamers yet. Haven't fought any minions either. Scorpions, yes. And Hobbs and Balverines and Nymphs I've fought, but not minions or, yeah, minions or Kraken or anything like that. So anyway. Book 2, Wasps. The wasps have stings that more than match their size. They are aggressive and can kill if enough venom is injected into their foes. Their aerial antics make them tough to hit, and weary travelers should especially fear the wasp queen, leader of the hive. The beetles of Albion's woods are tough, dangerous foes when they attack en masse. Those skilled at weaponry are required to defeat them. Villagers, even armed, strong ones, risk great harm if they take on a nest of beetles. Trolls, born from beneath the ground of Albion, trolls are ancient, powerful beings. Oh, that's too much text. Too much text too quickly. Born from beneath the ground of Albion, trolls are ancient, powerful beings. The earth trolls are single-minded and extremely dangerous, but the mighty rock trolls inspire awe and fear in all who behold them. Lumbering hulks they may be, but they make mighty foes and demand respect from even the most powerful heroes. The undead are I'll just go up and down, because it's going to go up before I have a chance to read it. Almost there. Undead. The undead are unthinking and impervious to what mortals consider pain. Wave upon wave will keep advancing until they overpower their victims, so the only way to stop them is with extreme force. Alright, I think we've read all the other books. I don't think there's anything in here that we haven't read. Yeah, and we've read all of that. Okay, very good. Let's donate it then.
Ah, hello. Have you come to donate that book I mentioned before?
Sure. Yes.
Why don't you stay and listen, hero? It's never too late to learn.
Okay.
Thanks to this kind hero, today's lesson is from Volume 3 of The Creatures of Albion. If trolls rule the land and dragons the skies, then the mighty kraken are masters of the sea. A few men have ever seen a kraken, and fewer still have lived to tell the tale. Since before the times of the Old Kingdom, these terrifying creatures have lurked in the seas that surround Albion. Their tentacles can grow to be over 100 feet long and are strong enough to crush a ship like kindling. A brave sailor once drove away a kraken by hacking off one of those gargantuan tentacles. But to kill one of the beasts, oh, that would truly be a heroic task. You have done our school such a great service. I don't know if we can ever adequately repay you. I do have a little something, and, well, I know it's not much, but the children think you'll love it. We used it in our production of The Mage's Apprentice, but it was a little large for our particular actors.
Ah, bright wizard hat. Cool. Some say wizard hats are specially designed to channel the mental energies of the will. Others say they are specially designed to look stupid. This one is commonly worn by benevolent magic users. Cool, that's a good reward actually. That's nice. I like that. Very good.
Got some books for me, hero? Why don't you bring them round during school hours?
Alright, okay. That's school's out, I guess. Alright, let's go to Oakvale quickly. Because I just want to check the shops there as well. See if there's any master weapons we can pick up there. Complete my set. Collect about 8,000 in rent, not bad. Oh, trespassing. Oh, I guess his shop's closed now, is it? So trespassing on someone's property is a crime. Ignore the villager's warnings and the guards will be called. I'll leave. I wasn't trying to trespass. I wanted to shop. It looks like all the shops are closed. Alright, well while we're waiting for things to reopen, let's go to the Heroes Guild. There was a green dot in Lookout Point, which I suspect is a trader escort. I'm guessing to Orchard Farm, but we'll do that quickly while we wait for time to pass. And we'll get us a bit of experience in Greatwood, and then we'll go to there he is. Then we'll go to
oh, hello there, hero.
Oakvale and
I'm looking
check
for
the vendors
someone
there.
to take me to Orchard Farm. I'll pay you if you helps me. It can be dangerous for traders round here. Here's the deal, see? You get a quarter of the fee now, and the rest when we get there in one piece. Just
Alright.
talk to me again if you decide to escort me. I'll wait here until then.
No, I'll escort you, that's fine.
Oh, you'll take me to Orchard Farm? Excellent. Use your follow expression to start our journey. When we get to a new region, I'll let you know if we're going the right way. If you want me to stop, just use your wait expression. Oh, and before I forget, here's that advance on your fee. You can have the rest when we arrive safely, all right? But try not to go too fast, because I might not be able to keep up with you.
No problem. Alright, let's go.
I'm right with you.
Keen to try out our new master weapons against whatever spawns in Greatwood. should have put my shield on. I'll do that when we spawn through.
Yes, this looks like the right way.
Alright, let's see how we do. Oh, that was good. That was a good hit. Let's see if we can save that trader. Very good, he's saved. And there should be a bandit spawning on the side here.
I can't run as quickly as you can.
Your lordship, we are blessed.
There he goes. Looks like he doesn't spawn unless you're looking away from his spawn location. They're dying pretty quickly though, which is good.
Yeah, you show him.
Alright, let's see what's up here. Hoping for bandits? Yes, very good.
Not whole blade one week. Heard a terrible howling all night long. Shook me right to the bones, it did.
Howling at Knothole Glade, eh? Okay. Now we may as well clear the rest of the bandits. Could do with the skill experience anyway. Let's loot all of these piles here.
I've got a delivery for Farmer Isaiah, you know. You mustn't be late.
Looks like I think a bandit spawned up down the road here. But he's not running out at us. Let's just headshot him. I missed. Oh, didn't kill him. And he's not reacting. There we go, that got him. Looks like the XP's stuck up there though, but that's alright. Okay, let's go through to Orchard Farm.
I hear it can be dangerous round here, so be careful, hero.
Don't worry, we'll be careful. They still haven't changed the sign, even though this entrance works fine.
Well, we're here, and not a scratch on me. Well, you've earned this gold. Oh, and here's a bonus for the hard work.
Cool. Got 100 renown for that. Not bad. I don't think he says anything else though. I think he just runs to the house and disappears. Yeah, there he goes. Just disappeared into thin air. Nothing interesting here. Alright, let's go back to Oakvale then. We'll just sleep at the tavern until daytime. Actually, I wonder, are there more people in Oakvale that we can show off our trophy to than in Bowerstone? I don't think there are. No, only 18. So Bowerstone is still the best spot to show off our trophies, which isn't totally surprising. Alright, let's sleep until... Oh, can we not sleep? Oh, there we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a bit hard to... There we go, alright. 100 gold. Yeah, that's fine.
There, please.
We're almost too tall for this inn. Who is the... It is Fisher still. So I guess Fisher found his way back. Because we did abandon him in Memorial Garden there. Alright, got a bit more rent to collect. Not that we need it. And what we came here for, let's speak to Hofstadter. Let's make sure we've got all the armor pieces from him. I think we do. Yes, we absolutely do. Alright. You know what, let's buy all these weapons. The iron pickhammer, this solid iron item is unusually ornate for a simple weapon. its curved fluid shaft reminiscent of the waves and flows of the ocean. Given such a watery embellishment, it's unsurprising that these weapons are almost always crafted in distant Hook Coast, where they are nicknamed sea hammers. Fine. Can do with a sea hammer. A remarkably heavy hammer made out of reinforced ore. While comparatively slow, it can hit with enough force to bend armor and crush bone. Traditionally, these great hammers have been the weapons of Oakvale woodsmen and loggers. Perhaps more than any other weapon, this type of sword is the embodiment of the classic warrior hero. Though sharp and well balanced, wielders can often rely on its vast weight to cut right through an opponent. Example of these blades can be found throughout Albion. And the Iron Great Mace. Like the katana, the Great Mace isn't native to Albion's shores. It was imported in ages past from the northern lands, where they were often wielded by religious guards. Made of solid iron and almost the height of a man, these weapons are... what did it say? Are perhaps the heaviest one can find. Steel katana. This is an inlaid and older version of the standard katana. Its hilt is marked with clan symbols and its blade shows little signs of use, indicating it may have been a ceremonial weapon. Still, for a weapon built for display, it is particularly well suited to combat. Alright. The steel cleaver, a more elaborate handle and blade, fails to disguise the fact that this cleaver is still built for savage combat. Given its cost, the sword was probably commissioned by a warlord or bandit chief. Steel mace, perhaps the former weapon of an officer or knight, this mace has been lovingly handcrafted. Beautiful inlaid patterns are embossed into its metal, while the wooden shaft is made from the stoutest of oak. Steel great hammer, a reinforced hammer that shows some signs of being ornamented, albeit in a simple, rustic manner. Made of the finest wood and metal, this hammer was built by a village craftsman rather than a town dweller, perhaps as a reward for a local hero visiting, or... what did that say? A local hero or visiting traveller. This heavy axe has been refined, reinforcing the hilt and marking the blades with ancient curving patterns and gold leaf. A steel rod has been inserted into the wooden shaft, allowing its wielder a greater chance to block and parry incoming blows. They are prized possessions to their owners, and often the property of knothole... what was I going to say? Glade chieftains? Warriors? It's anyone's guess. Often the property of knothole headmen and the greatest of their warriors. An ornamented weapon, it is marked with the symbols and patterns that single out as belonging to a now forgotten hero. Its well-oiled and polished blade bears evidence of numerous sharpenings, indicating it was used frequently and handled with great care. Did I get that right? Great care? Meticulous care. It was a good guess, considering it moved off before I could finish reading it. The obsidian longsword, this blackened and heavy sword feels both cold to the touch and curiously slick, as if it were covered in a sheen of oil. While not inherently evil, obsidian weapons have a reputation for being used in murder, treachery, and kinslaying. At some point, a swordsmith has been persuaded to reforge this weapon, a process which seems to have cracked and burnt the katana's blade, ruining its appearance but making it even sharper and sleeker than before. The obsidian forging process has made this heavy sword even more terrifying and damaging, darkening the blade and tainting the metal with an odd coldness that remains on even the warmest days. While this axe head still bears the typical swirls and patterns common to knothole glade, the forging seems to have twisted and distorted them, increasing the blade's sharpness and power. This mace is blackened, its surface shifting softly in the light, and its wood infused with a greasy shine. Like all obsidian weapons, it feels cold to the touch. The obsidian forging process has left this pick hammer ugly and oddly crooked. Just looking at its curves and etchings is enough to hurt the eyes. It is inordinately sharp and deadly, with a spike capable of punching through iron as if it were paper. The reforging of this weapon has left it almost ruined, its surface pitted and marked. The coldness of these weapons seems particularly pronounced here. Its taint chills the very blood of its user, and brings swift death and destruction, what does it say, on all who stand in its way. Alright, and then we've got the ebony crossbow. Although hugely powerful, the ebony crossbow must be looked after if its properties are to be retained. Sure, we'll buy that too, why not? And he's got a piercing augmentation, which we'll buy as well. And that's everything.
Is overrun with Balverines. Why were stuck?
I didn't get that.
She'd have slain them all. Can I interest you in something?
What did he say? Not whole glade is overrun with Balverines. And I think he said, I wish Scarlet Robe were here.
Can I interest you in absolutely anything? I'm pleased
Perhaps.
to serve you.
What do you got? Not much, by the looks of it.
We need a Balverine slayer, like the heroes of old.
Yeah, so I've heard. What did Hofstadter say about it again, though?
Master, wonderful to see you again.
Can I be of assistance?
No.
Not whole glade is overrun with Balverines.
Oh,
Why were
yes.
Scarlet Robe were here? She'd have slain them all.
Yeah, he did say Scarlet Robe. Okay. So, tell me who Scarlet Robe is at some point. I think we read a book about her, didn't we? Didn't she kill some Balverines or something? Anyway, alright. Let's go. I think we've done all I wanted to do, so let's head to Witchwood now, I guess, and slay some Balverines. We'll go to the Witchwood Colour Skate and make our way over to Knothole Glade. Let's put our shield on. And we've got some bandits we can test out our... Oh. Seems to be doing a lot of damage. Actually, I'm gonna let this bandit chief live. So I want my summon creature to kill him. So I'm just gonna tank these guys until my summon creature... So I think he'll level up if he gets the killing blow. Alright, I'll have to keep summoning him because he's a little weak. Alright. So he killed both at the same time, but he leveled up to this one. So I presume this one is more powerful than this one. Might have to test that out. Hey, we missed this fishing spot. Somehow. We'll get it now, though. What do we get? Hopefully something decent. Silver key? Yes, no? No, a moonfish. Okay. Not very useful. That's alright. Alright, let's kill all these bandits. Let's finish this one off. Alright. Get another hit on him. And let's summon our creature. Oops. Come on. Died so quickly. I don't like how it's he starts with his crossbow out. Okay. Try again. Surely this one is stronger. He does so much damage. kills our summoned guy in like 2 shots. Oh, oh. Crap, crap, crap. Oh my goodness, finish him off, come on, I'm wasting so many mana potions here. Maybe I should just kite. Ah, yeah. Is this health regenerating or something? Like, how is this taking so long? There we go, finally. My goodness. At least we've got a really strong summoned creature now, so that's helpful. Alright. That took ages. How many mana potions did I go through? Also, let's just check, make sure we have no scars. I think I went through probably like 30. We're at 260. I think we were at 300 before. It doesn't look like we have any scars. Because we didn't actually get hit when our shield was down. We just got knocked out of our shield. It did a lot of damage though. Alright. That's fine. Let's put our armor back on. Although it'll be taken off as soon as we start the quest. Alright. Actually, did we go up here? I don't remember if we went up here or not. It doesn't look like there's anything up here anyway. The Witchwood Stones. What's going on here? Got 2 guards. What are they doing? Hello?
This patrol is boring. Nothing ever happens. Know what I mean? Not even a baby hob to bother us. If you find any troublemakers round here, come and get us, all right? Keep your eyes open for bandits. Let us know if you see any. If you find any... Watch out for sneaks and robbers. Keep your eyes up.
Okay, I think that's all his dialogue.
If you find any trouble...
Looks like your mate has the same dialogue.
Watch out for... Keep your eyes open for bandits.
Is that all you two have to say? I think that is. Who's this fellow? Hello? What do you want?
Please come and help my wife. She's trapped by a Balverine. Quick! She's just down here. Follow me.
Alright. Do you have anything else to say? No? Just gonna run off? Okay. You're gonna follow him, guards?
Why not go help him?
Okay.
Go after him if you want, but be careful. I wonder what he wants. He seems a bit upset.
Well, his wife is trapped by Balverines.
Go after him if you want. I wonder what he...
Alright, they're not gonna help us, so I guess we'll just go. Be a good opportunity to use our Berserk and multi-strike. In fact, it looks suspiciously like an ambush, so just in case, let's Berserk up now.
They make me do it.
Oh, okay, of course it's an ambush. Almost too predictable, isn't it?
Need help.
Thanks, guards. Oh, I think I just lopped their heads off with the greatsword. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Nice. That other guard ran off.
Wonder where that fellow got to. We got them! Good work, hero! What was all that about? Wonder where that fellow got to.
And he ran off down the road somewhere. And your other guard went back.
What was all that about? Wonder where that...
I'll tell you what that was about. That was an ambush. I think I lopped those, the heads of those bandits off with the greatsword though. That was pretty cool. Didn't realize you could do that. There he is. What do you have to say for yourself, young man? Hey? Don't you run away from me. Come back here.
They blackmailed me into tricking you.
Yeah, I figured as much.
There was nothing I could do.
Sure.
But thanks for giving me the benefit of the doubt.
Well, hang on. Don't jump ahead here. I haven't decided to give you the benefit of the doubt yet, but I will, because I'm a good guy, but...
Here, have this for your generosity.
Don't make assumptions. Alright. Fair enough. And he doesn't have anything else to say. So we get some good points, we get some renown for that. And he runs off, presumably to find his real wife. Let's go to the Temple of Avo. And we'll go through to Witchwood Lake. Couple traders we can speak to here.
I tell you, Master, we are so... I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
I think I've already got all those tattoos that I want.
is overrun with Balverines. I wish Scarlet Road were here. She'd have slain them all.
It's Liberator, I believe.
Right, which one of yours can I trade with you?
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
No, nothing.
Not whole trade is overrun with Balverines. I wish Scarlet...
Nothing good I want there. Alright, well, let's just head on to Knothole Glade then. And start the White Balverine quest. Should be a walk in the park with our master weapons. There we go. Alright, so White Balverine quest start, 6200 gold, 800 renown. Kill the Balverines outside the Knothole Glade gates, and we have to do it naked and take no damage. So let's chuck our spell on here. And of course it failed. I'll just reload the autosave, give that another crack. Sometimes it does that even when you use them at the same time. It just fails. Okay, let's go through again. Take 2. Alright, here we go. Hopefully it works this time. There we go. And let's go on with our quest. Now we can use our weapons, which is pretty cool. And we can use all our aggressive spells as well, which means we can use multi-strike, we can use multi-arrow, and we can also use Berserk to make us a little tank. This is our Cromwell mode. Hello, Balverine. Goodbye, Balverine. Takes 2 shots, alright. Let's hit that one, and let's summon our creature. I want to speak to some of these civilians here. What are you guys doing? Hello. Ah, you'll be alright. What about you?
They won't let us in. We'll be torn apart by those Balverines.
What about you? What do you have to say?
We'll be torn apart by those Balverines.
I think they've all got the same dialogue. What about you? Looks like all the girls have the same dialogue. Fair enough. Let's finish him off then. Is that all of them? Oh no, there's more. One more. There we go, that got them all. All the villagers survived, very nice.
I guess it's safe to let you in now. But hurry up. There could be more of them out there.
Bloody Balverines. In all my years as chief, I've never seen anything like it. We might have had a chance, but these damn things follow a White Balverine. It comes into our village and kills whoever it wants. I can hear something now. It must be attacking the warehouses at the bottom of that hill.
Alright. Hello, Chief.
What are you talking to me for? Attack that White Balverine.
Oh, I just wanted to see how your day was going.
What are you talking to me for?
Alright, let's go attack the White Balverine. Hello, Mr. White Balverine. One more hit on you. Take that, you White Balverine, you. Off he runs. Where's he going? Ooh, he just bowled that poor woman over. He's jumped up.
That thing's skin is too tough, even for you. We had a great hunter in Knothole Glade once. He died fighting the last White Balverine. His wife still lives in one of the houses up at the top of the hill. If anyone knows how to hurt that bloody thing, it'll be her.
Alright.
You need to go and talk to the hunter's wife at the top end of town. Yeah! You need to go and talk to the hunter's wife at the top end of town.
Alright, we'll do that. Let's just have a look around. There's a chest here. There's some barrels too. $1,000 gold. Nice, not bad. Let's smash these barrels while no one's watching. Save us from having to do it while there's civilians and people around. Can we get into these? I don't want to risk failing the quest by getting a bounty or something, so let's just leave those ones. I was thinking of breaking down the doors and and barging our way in, but like I said, we might get a bounty if we do that. And we've got the bard in here, but otherwise it's empty in the inn. Nothing around this totem pole. So where's this White Balverine, eh? What's in here? Dig spot. Alright, let's dig that up. Looked a bit suspicious having a circle of ferns like that. Yeah, silver key, very nice. Good stuff. Top end of town. Well, this is surely the top end of town, so where is this Balverine? We have to go up and use the door. Or is it in this house over here? Oh, he's back. One more hit. Eat it, Balverine. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Ooh, where you going? He's running away. Cowardly Balverine. There he goes.
The damn thing was just waiting for you. How could it know where we were going?
He was here again, wasn't he? I didn't want to hurt him, but this time, he's gone too far.
What the blazes are you talking about?
The White Balverine. It's my husband. Or it was.
Dun dun
Once.
dun.
He was bitten by the Balverine he killed. And slowly, he turned into the creature he hunted for so long. For a while, he could control himself. But anything that was left of my husband is dead now.
That's the town horn. It must be attacking again.
My husband used silver weapons to hunt the last White Balverine. Please take this. End his pain.
Alright, what do you got for me? Oh, silver augmentation. Inflicts additional damage to creatures harmed by silver, such as Balverines and undead. Bind this augmentation to your weapon through the weapon menu. I'll put that on the greatsword, that's cool. Good timing. That's a helpful little item to get.
Yes.
Alright, let's speak to the chief.
Makes sense now. I can't believe it was the hunter all along.
I know, shocking.
It all makes sense now. I can't believe...
Alright, let's put our augment on. And then go whack that Balverine a few times. There it is, Master Greatsword. Augment that with our silver augmentation there. Nice. Alright. Come on, Mr. Balverine. What you got? Oh, he's chasing the guards. Get one hit on him. Not so tough now, eh? Yep, he's running off.
That Balverine will think twice before attacking us again. We've got it on the run! We can hurt it! We can kill it! Folks say it lives by Witchwood Lake. Come back with its pelt, and I'll reward you.
Alright.
It's gone! It's run off into the woods. Try looking for it near the pond, in the woods. It's gone! Try look.
Alright, I'll do that. I just want to have a look around town. May as well while everyone's hiding indoors, I guess. Although there are guards around now, so I probably can't get away with smashing any doors open. Unfortunately. Is there anything around here? No? Okay. What about around here? Nope. Mainly looking for dig spots. That was one good thing about Fable 2 and 3, is they gave you the dog to sniff out dig spots, because they're pretty easy to miss in this. You sort of have to know where they are, or know that the developers typically put them in the middle of circles of various descriptions and demarcations. Alright, let's check down here. I think there is stuff down in these warehouses. Surely. Bits of wood. And a bed. Okay, maybe there isn't. Oh, there's a chest over there. Nothing behind there, though. Open that chest. A ruby. That'll do. And a bed up there. Okay, alright. Let's head out of town. Those barrels, I don't think we can smash those barrels. These ones here, I think, are also unsmashable, yes. Who's that statue of as well? Looks like a hero of some sort. Got the guild seal on their belt. What's up here? Oh, hey, it's that horn that we heard blowing. That's cool. That's a nice little bit of attention to detail that they actually put the horn in the on the map, you know. I thought it was just a sound effect that was played, but it's actually got an item to justify the sound effect. That's cool. Archery competition closed, please come back another time. Yeah, okay. I wonder if it actually had a villager blowing it. Probably not, but that would have been a cool bit of attention to detail as well. And that demon door there, I don't know if we can open that yet. We'll give it a try after the quest is done, maybe. Alright. So back to Witchwood Lake. There it is, the White Balverine. And we should do alright against it with our silver weapon. It looks like it killed some villager on the way. That's not a villager, that's a bandit, sorry. Alright. So, let's get down there. We'll summon our creature as well. Take our sword out. You know what, let's go. Ooh, that was a... We must have done a lot of damage, because he's instantly summoned some more Balverines. Oh wow, we did heaps of damage. Alright. Oh, I think I just one hit and make him summon a whole bunch more. I want to kill some of these summons before I kill the White Balverine. There we go, that should slay him. Alright, one last summon. Oh, we got the White Balverine head, but I'll have to read that once combat's over. There we go. That's all the Balverines dealt with. Very cool. Alright. What does this White Balverine head say? The blood-soaked head of a White Balverine. Oh, very cool. Alright, let's head back to Knothole Glade.
Oh dear.
Hello?
I'm pleased to serve you.
Oh, yeah, just tattoos, okay.
A Balverine slayer.
Well, you don't need a Balverine Slayer anymore. I've done the job. White Balverine is taken care of. And Knothole Glade looks like it's back to normal now. We can buy property there, and everyone should be out and about shortly. Oh, I didn't see that dead villager. The guards are all back as well. Hello, Mr. Chief. How you going?
So, you're back, and in one piece. We heard the howling and feared the worst, but it looks like you triumphed over the beast. A hero of your stature deserves the glory of fighting in the arena.
I agree.
Your nomination should be waiting for you when you return to the guild.
Ah, excellent.
Oh, and speaking of the guild, they sent this letter for you from your sister.
Did they? Teresa's letter. Dear brother, I have always known we were special, and now I have found proof. This book tells of a bloodline from the days of the Old Kingdom, and its connection to a sword powerful enough to rule the world. A bloodline Mother belonged to, I am certain. A bloodline you and I belong to as well. Perhaps with your eyes you will understand it better than I do. I speak to the pages, but they don't speak back. Okay. The bloodline. Though the Old Kingdom vanished centuries ago, pieces of it remain scattered throughout Albion. The guild, in its magnificent glory... Oh, I was hoping flipping it would stop it from scrolling, but it's just gonna... I'll read that in the inventory.
I hope it's good news.
Alright, quest completed. 2 out of 2 boasts completed. 11,500 gold, 1,000 renown, 2,600 experience. Very good.
Check the guild for more quests.
Alright. Let's speak to Wookie the blacksmith here.
I think we can do a special offer.
What does he have for me? Apollo's hood. What is this? As any archer knows, a hood is important for 2 reasons. During the day to keep the sun out of their eyes, and at night to keep their faces hidden from view. Yeah, sure, whatever, I'll buy it. Why not? What else you got? Apollo's shirt, stitched together with leather that Apollo crafted himself, and the wolf pelt that he caught from high up on the eastern mountains during his travels. Okay. Dark dress gloves, so the wearer doesn't have to touch others. Very good. Apollo's gloves. These custom-made fingerless gloves provide an archer with the extra sensitivity they require on their trigger finger to attain the perfect shot. Bright plate leggings. Highest quality metal leggings for the serious warrior. We'll pick those up. Thank you very much. Guard trousers. Special guard pants. I think we might already have these. Maybe we don't. I'll buy them anyway. Apollo's trousers. Trousers tailored to create minimal rustle when moving and camouflage to hide the wearer from view in a forest, as well as cover up grass stains from the missus back home. Cool. Bright plate boots. The toughest footwear available, though not overly flexible. And Apollo's boots. These boots are made of a similar material to the boots often purchased by assassins, but come with the all-important grip required by an archer that might frequently climb trees or hide in bushes. Great, I'll buy that too. I think that's DLC content or something that they added. And we have a few augmentations. Sharpening, which will buy. Flame, which will buy both. And lightning will also buy both. Or all five rather, not both, but whatever. Weapons, what do you got for me? Obsidian Great Mace. These are incredibly rare, as few of the Northerners who make them would willingly defile their sacred weapons. The few Northern travelers who see these blackened maces pronounce them cursed, and point out how the blessing wards and prayers seem to have changed their meaning into something blasphemous. We'll buy that. The Master Katana. Like all Master-forged weapons, this blade is unbreakable and magically sharpened. Its foreign appearance merely adds strength to legends that the Master Forgers stretched out over the entire world. The Master Mace. This mace is so beautifully crafted and ornate that it seems more like the scepter of a king or high priest. Of all the Old Kingdom weapons, the maces are often the most intact, reflecting their adoption as symbols of power. When used in combat, they... what does it say? They are terrible indeed. The Master Great Axe. This huge weapon should be unwieldy and almost impossible to swing easily, but it sits perfectly in its owner's hand as if it were crafted specifically for them. Like all of the Master Forged weaponry, it is both unbreakable and ever sharp. And the Master Crossbow. Light, strong, and very precise. This is a perfect example of why Master weapons are so good. It only does 2 more damage over our Master Longbow, but that's because we have augmented our Longbow to have an additional 18 damage. Alright, that's everything we can buy from this fellow, isn't it? Oh no, Apollo's crossbow. Almost missed that. Very cool, okay. It's got the lightning augmentation and the experience augmentation. Based on a centuries-old concept, Apollo wanted to create a modern crossbow with the feel of a relic from the past, and thus this crossbow was born. Dependable in combat, but also pretty tasty to look at. Yeah, it does look cool. And this is definitely something that was added in Anniversary Edition. It's not in the Lost Chapters, that's for sure. Or the Apollo gear, that is. Alright,
You've killed the legendary White Balverine. The arena is the place for you.
Yes, I did kill the legendary White Balverine. And I will go to the arena as well. Hello, Bonzo.
Can I help?
Yeah.
I'm pleased to serve.
What can you do for me? What have you got? The Sea Corpse tattoo. Anything interesting? Fierce Head Deathlicon. The Eyes of Scorn. Plus 40 scariness. Okay. The upper eye seeks all goodness and vows to destroy it. The lower eye welcomes all who practice evil and rewards them with riches. A lot of evil tattoos, not a lot of good tattoos. Poison web tattoo. The webbing of the Red Widow spider native to Witchwood was once used by the Knothole Glade warrior to create traps and clothes. Plus 10 attractiveness, but also plus 10 scariness. And neutral alignment modifier.
No wonder you've been nominated for the arena. You did the impossible.
Thank you for your confidence in my abilities. Alright, can we loot? That is the question. Are we detected? Alright, and we can. The Sea Chaos leg tattoo. I think we've already got that. Oh, go away, you annoying guard.
Enjoy the rest of the day, sir.
Thank you. Now, leave me to pillage this person's home, please. Might just have to go on a crime spree at some point. Too many people are...
You are wonderful.
What does she want?
Only the best at combat survive the arena.
Don't worry, I'll survive the arena. Alright. Got Emmeline the Game Master here. We got Jeff the Innkeeper.
Ready to help?
Who has nothing interesting.
Vary from place to place.
What about you? You surely have
My
something to
terms
say.
are clear. There is no mystery. I'll take your gold and sing your history.
Surely there's a new verse for slaying the Balverine.
Where to start? Ah, yes. The traders sought or on
heard
them
that
but
one.
and burning sun he will not heed. Chills of winter he'll not feel. Some think clothes a social need.
Oh.
To him, they simply don't appeal.
Oh, very good.
From humble origins he sprang.
Oh, I've
now
heard that
see
one.
with each felled our map.
Surely you've got one about the White Balverine.
A song. A song. Right. Picture it. A
No,
sea, but
heard
what
that.
Age will catch the swiftest man as quickly as the slowest. Time's aim is true, its mercies few, for highest and for lowest.
Yeah, I'm getting old. You don't need to point that out. It's a bit rude.
Burning sun
Right,
chills
okay,
on to
yeah.
him.
Come on.
My turn. I'll
Surely there is
Let's
a line
sing.
you've got.
Into your wild sun
Heard
and
that one.
the way of is a
Heard
few
that one
inch.
too.
The trader or but one
All right.
and two.
I'm sure he does have a line, but we're getting pretty
My
unlucky.
turn.
Try one last time.
I'm looking deep. Age will cause time for the rural folk of Orchard Farm implore
No,
you.
I've heard
Life
that
is
as well.
the way of is
No,
a
alright.
few in
Forget it. Just wanted to hear... I'm sure there's a line, or a verse I should say, about the White Balverine.
Liberator. Am I saying it right?
Let's buy this house. 9,000 gold. We won't rent it out just yet. Oh, it's a bit bare. Nothing interesting. Okay. Let's upgrade it. 4,000 gold. Still nothing interesting. Upgrade it again. For 6,000 gold. There we go, making friends. We've already got that book, but still, something. Upgraded it again. Now it's fully upgraded. Still nothing interesting. Alright, that's fine. Well, at least it looks kind of nice inside now, I suppose. It's got a few sleeping mats. Not the most comfortable furniture, but it is what it is. This must be the chieftain's hut. Nothing interesting there. It looks... Oh, he's got a throne. Oh, cool. I'd much rather live here. And a chest up top. Very good. What's inside? Chainmail boots. Okay, not that useful. The Balverine Slayer. This book is a worshipful, some say exaggerated history of Knothole Glade's most famous Balverine Slayer, Scarlet Robe. It tells the story of her first encounter with one of the beasts at the tender age of 15, when she astounded Knothole Glade's elders elder warriors by killing a particularly fierce Balverine using only a piece of wood. It goes on to give a detailed account of her stay with the Heroes Guild, her pivotal role in the Great Balverine extermination battle, and her triumph in the arena. Oh, interesting. Alright. So that's the statue, I'm guessing, in the middle of Knothole Glade. It's probably for that Scarlet Robe character. Oh, I didn't know there was a shopkeep here as well. Very good. What do you have?
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
Nothing too amazing.
The arena is a tough thing. You'll have to fight hard.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure I'll have to fight hard in the arena, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Alright. Let's loot this once we're not spotted. Red Widow Tattoo. The Red Widow is a highly venomous spider native to Witchwood. Knothole Glade warriors of old dipped their weapons in its poison, for it was said to be highly effective against Balverines. Cool. Alright, I think that's all.
What a man.
While they're all in the inn, maybe we can loot these few houses here. There's only two, actually. Nothing interesting in there. Go next door.
Oh, yes.
Come on, go away. Okay, it doesn't see me. Good. 500 gold. Nice.
You stole that, I saw.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't see nothing. Let's go to the Heroes Guild. Before he can report the crime. Didn't think we'd been spotted, but I guess I was wrong. Hello, Guildmaster.
Take the arena quest card.
I will. Soon. Let's just spend some experience. And we don't have enough to upgrade strength. Probably don't have enough to upgrade skill either, but we can get some more spells. We can get Force Push level 3 for 12,000. Spell creates a powerful blast of energy which radiates out from the caster. I think we will probably grab the next level of that. We can also get the next level of Summon, Assassin Rush. I think let's get the next level of Force Push, because I'll be using that in the arena to pump up our combat multiplier. Hopefully anyway, unless there's a boast that prevents us from doing so. We'll grab that. Alright. And what else? I'm thinking as well, we might change our title now. Now we've liberated a few things, but I think now we can probably be known as
Won't be disappointed, sir.
as something else. So what do you got for me,
You've
Leo?
come to the right place.
We've got Maleficus, Assassin, Druid, Ranger, Rune Master, Avatar. I think I'd like to be known as Rune Master, or maybe Ranger. You know what? Let's go as Ranger. Ranger, Rune Master. No, we'll go as Rune Master, I think. Play as a Rune Master for a little bit, and we'll equip. What shall we wear? We've got Apollo's outfit here, which looks kind of cool. Apollo is the pseudonym for the leader of the Grey Company, the man responsible for monitoring Lady Grey's financial investments. As fearsome as that may sound, he had a reputation for being incredibly nice, often using his own money to bail out any villager that couldn't afford to pay... What did that last bit say? Oh, that couldn't afford that month's rent. Okay. What else do we have? Bright plate mail suit, a full suit of very tough plate mail armor. Got the Will User's outfit. Maybe we'll wear that. We've got the dark version, we've got the bright version. Now, weren't there some different guard things we got? Guard suit, offering slight protection in battle. Yeah, we haven't finished this uniform, because we've already got the Bowerstone and Knothole guard outfit, but there's a generic guard uniform that we haven't got everything in yet. But we'll wear the Will User's outfit. An entire will user's costume offers protection against magic. Cool. There you go. This is us as Rune Master.
What can I do for you?
Are those the right boots? They are, aren't they? They just look a bit bright. No, they're correct. No, we're wearing them. Okay, very good. Alright. Cool. Let's go back into the guild.
Can I be of assistance? I'm pleased to serve you.
I think we've got everything I want from you. Oh, I'll buy these. Iron Cleaver, a crude, heavy, and exceptionally brutal weapon. The Cleaver is the sword for those who value strength and raw power over skill. As such, its frame is covered in nicks and cuts, the remainders of countless vicious battles. A popular hand weapon among the people of Knothole Glade, the hand axe can be used in combat and also as a tool, something that has made it a favourite with wandering heroes of a more practical nature. And the Iron Mace, one of the more popular club-like weapons in Albion and often favoured by town guards and other peacekeepers. While not as glamorous as the great swords, the mace's head shows a well-thought-out and carefully constructed form that is ideal for even the roughest combat. Did that say? For even the roughest of combat. Alright. And the Iron Great Axe, a heavier and deadlier version of the Knothole Hand Axe, simple in design and yet brutally efficient. Before the warrior streak deserted Knothole Glade, this was the weapon favoured by its mercenaries and bodyguards. And we've got everything else. Oh, the Master Great Mace. Even the legendary light brass used in the forging of these ancient weapons has failed to lighten these maces. Instead, it has made them some of the deadliest weapons ever created, reputedly wielded by the war mages of the... what did that say? The Last Empire? That Lost Empire. Okay. Alright, that's everything. Still have plenty of stuff. We'll buy a bunch of will potions, though. Just to make sure we have plenty for the arena. Beyond that, we don't really need anything.
Stop being so annoying, you runt.
Don't call me a runt.
Ah, there is an important quest card.
So, we've got our next main quest, which is the arena. Earn gold and renown participating in rounds of combat at the arena. 2,000 renown reward and 4 boasts which we can take. But let's go back to Knothole Glade. I don't think we'll have a fine, because we left before the crime got reported. But let's find out. Alright, we do have a fine. Oh crap. Okay. No, I'm not going to pay. Oh no, they hit me. You know what? Let's just load the checkpoint. And I'll just put my shield up immediately. And I'm still not going to pay. I'll just run them around now, I think. Catch me if you can, guards. What I'll do, I'll just run them around and see if there's anything to loot down here. Don't think there is. I think we got everything. We literally got caught on the last lootable item in the last house, which is a bit annoying. Ooh, don't kill the villagers, guys. Come on. Hang on, I'm trying to teleport out, but it's not working. Alright. Won't let me teleport out. I guess I'll just have to run to the Color's Gate. Go to the Heroes Guild. And I want to go and farm some will experience. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Greatwood.
Can we interest you in absolutely anything?
And we're going to use force push, get our combat multiplier nice and high, and then we're going to spam the summon spell, which should get us a bunch of will experience. Remembering that we can use this on corpses as well to boost our combat multiplier. So it's an effective way of getting the combat multiplier up. You can see we're already at 10. You can even use it on that trader's corpse. It does get us evil points using it on the trader's corpse. See if we can get it up to like 30 or something. Get up to these wasps. They'll die pretty quickly, unfortunately. Close to the maximum. Oops. Alright. This sound is crazy, I know. Apologies. Whoa, that was, apologies, that was a real cacophony. But a good way to get like 26,000 will experience, so. Let's go back to the Heroes Guild. Spend that on something, hopefully. Hopefully something decent. See what we can pick up. Oh wow, we can pretty much get a lot of different spells. Gosh, I don't even know. Magic power level 6 probably be quite useful. The more mana you have, the more energy you have for casting spells. I don't really need more mana though. I mean, we've got a lot. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, more mana is always good, but I don't know, maybe it's worthwhile getting multi-strike level 3, or maybe even divine fury level 3. That is a fun spell to use. Tremendously powerful spell. Channels the white fury of the gods, drawing huge pillars of energy from the sky and striking all within a radius where they stand. We haven't really used that much yet, but it was my favorite spell in the Lost Chapters. We could get the next summon level, or the next slow time level. Berserk, Assassin Rush, Heal Life, Multi-Arrow. What's this one cost? 25,000. Multi-strike costs 15,000. Lightning costs 18,000. Slow time is 18,000. Summon is 13,000. This costs 52,000. We won't be able to get that one. Berserk is 21,000. Heal Life is 14,000. I like the Divine Fury spell though. Let's get that. Oh, that's a lot of XP for the final level. We'll also get Inflame level 1. Blast the area surrounding the caster with a wave of fire. Higher levels spread fire across a much larger area, causing much more devastation. Alright. And the rest of it I think we'll leave for the moment. Alright, well, we might leave it there for this episode then. Oh, actually, there is one thing I want to do at Knothole Glade. We may as well do it this episode, and then next episode we'll probably do Trader Rescue or do the arena or something. I just want to see if we can get into the Demon Door now.
If you can hurt my face with an arrow, I'll crack wide open for you.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Yep, you've got
Nice.
the power. So, I've got the gap.
Good stuff. Alright, cool. Let's go inside to the Hidden Copse. Very good. And looks like there's just a chest here, so we'll just crack that open. The Elixir of Life. Very good. That'll give us more health, so we'll just use that immediately. Cool. Our health and mana bar are now exactly the same. And actually, let's just check to see how many villages in Knothole Glade we can show our Balverine trophy off to. See if it's more than 21. It's 22! It is more. And that's actually, we haven't even rented out our home that we bought, so it might even end up being 23 or more villages. 23 or 4, we'll have to see. Alright, let's
He's called.
and we can do the same thing we did in Oakvale of guiding them all out of town and then buying up all their property. Maybe there's no children, I think, so we can probably do that next time. Anyway, we'll leave it there, guys. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you're enjoying this campaign, don't forget to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that bell notification so you get notified when I upload new videos. And I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll probably buy up all of Knothole Glade, do the archery competition, and then maybe do Trader Rescue. And then I think the episode after that we'll do the arena. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. As always, take care, have fun.